What's up everybody, this is Nightwing2303 coming at you with another performance review, this time of the Zoom Kobe 5. I'm going to start off with the sole here. You can see here the traction is a little bit different than the Zoom Kobe 4. Instead of using a traditional herringbone pattern, they use the DNA pattern here, and they really minimize the amount of rubber that they had used while doing this with this pattern. I'm going to pull up the Kobe 4 so you can clearly see that there's quite a bit more rubber on the Kobe 4 versus the Kobe 5. Even just the spacing between each traction pattern here is much different. So the Kobe 5s do lack in traction compared to the Kobe 4. The Kobe 4 has been the best traction-based shoe I have ever worn. So if you're looking for traction, I believe you could still get these. Certain online retailers, Footlocker.com or Eastbay might have some of the team colors available. You might not be able to get this colorway unless you go on eBay, but you know, there is issues with the frontal cushioning. As everybody knows, it's lunar foam. That's something that the Kobe 5 had upgraded upon. You have a large volume Zoom airbag here in the heel, and then this part here is part of the Phylon midsole. So I don't know if you could see that, but it's slightly recessed, so every time you impact the ground here, this part does pop out, similar to the IPS system used in some of the Jordan brand shoes, primarily the Jordan 20s through 23s. So that helps give you a little bit of a break-in right there as soon as your heel hits the floor. The other Zoom bag is right here in this colored section of the sole. Everything else that you see here is just straight Phylon. So the only Zoom Air that you're getting here is right underneath the frontal toe area, primarily the big toe and the ball of your foot. One other thing is they did use carbon fiber here. It's just in this section here, so right where you need it, nothing more, nothing less. It's not your typical carbon fiber. This is I think they called it a glass-based carbon fiber. It's much thicker, much thinner, I should say, not thicker, and much lighter, much more durable. It's way better than the crap that they use in like the Jordan 11s and things like that, which I am wearing today. So much different carbon fiber, and yeah, so that's that. And then you have the Phylon midsole here. It's the toe wrap here, and then all the way around the entire area of the shoe. This is one of the downsides to this sneaker. The longevity of the Phylon is non-existent, really. I would recommend, if you're going to use the Kobe 5s for long periods of time, to get at least 2 pairs so that you can switch them out every couple games to make the Phylon last longer. The amount of Phylon that actually protects your foot from impact is this section here. Your heel actually sits right here inside the shoe. So the longer that you wear these, the more it gets used and abused, and the less cushioning and impact absorption you'll receive from your heel to toe strike movements. Getting into the upper section of the shoe, it's all one-piece skin wire, different than fly wire. This stuff is lighter, and it's got more tensile fibers in here for strengthening and midfoot wrap, so you have much more support there. You have a couple of overlay pieces, one in the toe here, and this piece, this metallic piece on the eyelets and frontal area of your midfoot. I'm assuming that's in place just for added support. That way you're not getting only a single layer of support with the one-piece upper. The back and collar lining of the shoe is the best part. You have a ballistic style mesh here, just like the Jordan 11, and then you have your heel cup, which is an upgraded version of what you would find in the Kobe 4. The Kobe 4's was pretty small. It ended right about here, so it just barely cupped your ankle or your heel and kept it in place of the shoe. Did a really great job of it, but the Kobe 5 is a much more advanced version. Now again, the heel counter and heel cup here is the most important aspect of any sneaker. Some shoes do not use one of these, but there is going to be some interior padding to keep your heel in place. You can wear any cut shoe as long as your heel is intact in the shoe and does not move around. Okay, the less mobility you have on the interior of the shoe means that your shoe is fitting snugly and conforming to your foot, which is the whole concept between the Zoom Kobe line. So with that said, the breathability on the shoe is pretty fantastic. You have some perforation here on the toe box. You have some additional perforations on the lateral side of your shoe. The most interesting part is the use of the Nike Torch technology inside the tongue. If you can see that, it's a honeycomb shaped design. Not only is that very breathable, along with the mesh that they laid over and underneath the Torch Tech, but it also fits like a glove, so the thing really holds onto your foot. Another important feature with any shoe, doesn't matter if it's a mid, low, or high, is to always lace your sneakers all the way to the top eyelet. The top eyelets are there for a reason. They're not there to look good. They're there for functionality and performance reasons. So as soon as you put your foot in the shoe and you tie it up all the way, that's your support there. If you're missing one, you're not getting the support. You're only getting it to about here, which means that the frontal area of your foot is going to be loose in the shoe. Not a good idea. So overall, the retail price on these guys here is $120. It's a perfect price point for a shoe this great. You know, my personal opinion is that it just didn't last me too long because of my shin problems due to the lack of Phylon here. They cut out a lot of things of the shoe to keep it lightweight, which is great, but it does not work for every player. So my recommendation is to go try on your shoes, bounce around in the store a little bit. If you don't think of yourself too seriously and you want to just like actually try the shoe out, put both on, lace them up all the way, and run back and forth, doing your regular cuts. You might look like a retard, but hey, you're spending $120 or more on a pair of sneakers that you want to perform greatly in, so you really have to test them before you walk out that door. As soon as you wear them on the court, they're as good as garbage according to the store that you bought them, and you cannot return them for any reason, whether you don't like the fit or whatnot. So you really have to test out your shoes prior to bringing them home. This is just the pinnacle of basketball footwear today. You don't see almost every player wearing a pair of Kobe's or LeBron's for no reason in the NBA right now. Even in college ball, they wear a lot of these in the team colors, and it's because it's the best performing shoe out there. So this is a great sneaker. It's extremely lightweight, extremely flexible. You can see here, it's basically like you're wearing a sock. It's fantastic. Break-in time is near nothing. Okay, dude, this is ridiculous. You can't do this with any other shoe out there unless it's a flip-flop. So, awesome shoe. One quick thing about the Kobe 4s. Somebody was asking me, I think it was one of my subscribers, he wanted me to sell him my Kobe 4s. I have to say that the lunar foam in the front of the shoe, it conforms to your foot. So the Kobe 4 is not a great shoe to buy used. You're going to want to buy it at a retail store or on eBay brand new, because this thing does conform to your foot. So if you're going to buy a used pair, it's not going to be your foot shape, and it's going to be really uncomfortable. So that's all I have to say about that. Zoom Kobe 5 review, NBA Finals Game 7 tonight. Watch it. Go Lakers. Hopefully Kobe gets his 5th ring, and everybody, all the haters, can shut the fuck up. So that's my review. I want to say thank you to everybody that watches me. It's a really great feeling knowing that you guys like what I have to say about sneakers and things like that. I will keep doing these reviews as long as you request them. If you have any comments, suggestions, anything like that, feel free to hit me up. I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. And please like, comment, and of course subscribe so that I can keep doing these things. Thank you guys very much. Go buy your Kobe 5s and have a hell of a time on the court with them, because these are fucking awesome. Alright guys, take it easy.